Hello Gemini, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead. Gemini, how are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. Happy weekend to you. If you are a father, happy Father's Day to you. Let's find out what is going on here for you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you are brand new and you've never been here before, welcome. And I hope you'll stay. If you are someone who's always coming back, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the thumbs up if that's what you intend to do with your time and your energy. I appreciate you. It does help this tribe grow. Tell me about Gemini. Tell me what's going on with Gemini for the week ahead. I'm always reading for the week ahead for those of you who don't know that. So this isn't going to resonate for everybody. Always the week ahead. You could get this today, tomorrow, next year. Excuse me. It could resonate that time. Tell me what's going on with Gemini. Got forgiveness. One more. And we've got source. You. Ooh, okay. So it's a pretty clear message here. I think, Gemini, that you need to give forgiveness to somebody. I think source is trying to urge you to do that, to get some sort of stability. We have card number 31. 31 is a 4. 4s are about stability. I think that the universe is trying to get you to see something. We do have card number 19 here. 19 is the sun in the tarot, and the sun is about a breakthrough. It's about a breakthrough, and it's about happiness. It feels like, I want to say with this eye here, this third eye here, that I feel like you're going to see something for what it is, and I feel like you might either forgive the situation or give some sort of forgiveness to someone. It feels like you are about to have some sort of a breakthrough, Gemini, and we have this source here. To me, source is always talking about, I mean, we could talk about any source. Where does it come from, right? Where does the stability come from? What's the source? But this is definitely about you, and I feel like you are the one that is currently in lack. Card number 32 is a 5, and 5s are about lack. Look, another message of forgiveness. I'm just saying, it's kind of haunting. It looks like a secret came out, possibly. That there was a secret that came out and it changed everything. Card number 28 is a 10. It brought you to a new cycle. And it feels like there was some sort of a secret that was revealed. There's a message of forgiveness here. And I feel like you are the person who is interested in giving the message of forgiveness. That's what it feels like here. I'm just going to get some tarot. What should we do? All right. Let's use that deck. Tell me what's going on with Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Gemini for the week ahead. Tell me about this forgiveness. What went down? What needs forgiveness here? Tell us why forgiveness is needed. Tell me about forgiveness. We've got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. We've got the Judgment card. And we have the Six of Cups. It does feel like this involves somebody that you're very close to. Could be someone who feels like a soulmate friend, a soulmate love, a soulmate family member. Six of Cups can be about family. It feels like you're still stuck in some sort of thought process about this forgiveness. Should I give the forgiveness? Should I not give the forgiveness? I feel like you're going through a judgment phase. We do have the Knight of Cups here in the reverse. And for me, when the Knight of Cups is in the reverse, it's unrequited love. So it feels like you feel somebody doesn't love you anymore, or you feel like somebody, forgiveness. Maybe this is something that you said to this person. Look, how could you have done that? You just don't love me. The judgment is here. I feel like you made a final judgment on somebody, but I feel like this person is somebody who is very deeply connected to you, deeply emotionally connected to you. So whether this is a friend, a lover, somebody in your family, I feel like you made a judgment that I'm just not going to give them my energy anymore. I'm not giving them my love energy anymore. There's something here that ended up, the 7 is overwhelming, right? We've got the 6 and the 1 in the cup that is in the hand of the Knight. 7s are, the 7 of Cups is overwhelming emotion. It feels like it's something that, that made you feel overwhelmed with emotion. Tell me about this Judgment card here. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Swords. And we have the Star. It feels like, yeah, you're on the outside looking in, or you've put someone else on the outside looking in here with the Five of Pentacles. It feels like the reason that you might be sad or the other person is sad is because someone decided this was too chaotic. It's too chaotic. I'm not dealing with this. It feels like there was a judgment made, and I think it was you that made the judgment. It feels like here that you are, with this star energy here, that you are still hopeful that maybe something can be healed, possibly, because we do have a message of forgiveness. Maybe you're hoping that somebody gives you forgiveness, or maybe that calls you and says, look, I'm sorry. It does feel like with the Six of Swords that a decision has not been made here yet. It feels like it's still all up in the air or in transition. I want to say that the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Swords tells me that right now is supposed to be the time of silence, because it's giving everybody a chance to think about it, to heal from it, whatever the situation was. It's going to be different for all of you. It's supposed to be a time of silence and healing right now. So if there is silence right now, it is supposed to be, but it feels like this is somebody made a decision or a judgment on somebody else based on some overwhelming emotion, is what it feels like. Made it in an emotional state, at an emotional time. It feels like somebody here needs healing of the mind. Tell me about the source. Tell me what the source is here. What's the source of this? Eight of Swords. Prisoner of the mind. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Do I even want to put any more effort into this or not? We've got the Knight of Swords. So, this could be a workplace thing. Maybe you left work in a blaze of glory, but it feels like here that somebody's been working really hard, and I feel like to the point of exhaustion, because it feels like I've been working really hard, or I've been working really hard on trying to work this out in the mind, and it feels like it's just a trap. It's like you're stuck in this trap of the mind here. It does feel like somebody said something. This is the Gemini energy. The Knight of Swords is sort of aggressive energy. It feels like somebody got really aggressive with the other person. So whether that's you or somebody else, but this is Gemini, I'm just going to say. So it feels like maybe you got aggressive with your words, possibly. I think that you are still trying to figure out if this is even worth saving, if it's even worth putting any effort or energy into. Do I really want to grow it, or do I just want to leave it where it is? But I think right now you're in the Eight of Swords. You're in this energy where you're kind of stuck in the mind, thinking, overthinking, rethinking the conversation, harsh things that were said. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Pentacles. So right now you're holding back. Right now there's no communication, there's no conversation. I feel right now you're holding back. I feel like that this could be a person who is in your family. It could be a family argument that's happening here, or it could be someone who feels like family, someone that you could be married to, but also someone who feels like family. Could be like a soulmate friend or something like that, as I was saying up here. But it feels like here that you're holding back your energy. I feel like you're trying to hold back your words as well, because I feel like you still have more to say. And I feel like you're not really sure whether you haven't really said everything that you want to say, because you're not really sure if you want to salvage this relationship or not. You're not sure whether you're just going to continue to hold back, or the Two of Pentacles tells me you're sort of still juggling here. I feel like it's an issue with the future. It's like, do I really want this person in my life in the future? Because they don't make me feel very good. Somebody here said something and that I don't think was out of line. It feels like one person is very fiery, I'm going to say. We're taking two sides, right? Whenever it's between, it's always two people. So it feels like there is somebody here with the 9 and the 1 wand here is the 10 of wands. Somebody here just wants to, who's been carrying a lot of, I feel like it's you, Gemini, that you've been carrying maybe a lot of pain. It could be the other person, but I feel like we're looking at it from your point of view. A lot of pain, or a lot of things that are heavy, that you're feeling very heavily laden with life right now. I want to say the future doesn't look much brighter either. I see as we look into the future that it feels very heavy. We do have the Emperor here. So we do have somebody here who is kind of holding back, being quite stubborn. Somebody here who is trying to control everything. Control their words, control the situation, control the outcome. Somebody who's being very controlling. I feel like it's you. It feels like you are trying to hold yourself back from saying anything that would be too detrimental or damaging. I also feel like you're trying to control everything, because I feel like that's what's weighing you down, is it feels like everything is on you or on your shoulders. It feels like the source of the angst that's going on here, I feel, is the Seven of Swords. You feel like somebody lied to you, or you feel like there is some sort of deception. Something came to the surface here, and it came to the surface quickly, and I think that you just sort of lashed out or dealt with it aggressively. It feels like you didn't really have time to think about it, I'm going to say. It happened, it happened pretty quickly, and you didn't have time to think about it. So I feel like you said what you said, and I feel like it was aggressive, but I also feel like you said what you said and then you held back. So I feel like the source is a lie. It feels like a lie came to the surface, or that you felt somebody had deceived you or betrayed you. Because we have the 8 and the 1 is 9. So I think you're really thinking about it, worrying about it, thinking about the past, thinking about the future. We're going to put some cards down here. We're going to find out what's going on here, and we're going to take this into the extended, of course, as I've been doing all week. There we go. There's the 9 of Swords. Just called it out here, and the 9 of Swords shows up. So it does feel like you are, I want to say that you're really thinking a lot. It feels like here it was betrayal, because 9 and 1 is 10. So it feels like it was, you feel betrayed by somebody here, Gemini, is what it is. Give me one more card. We have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is somebody who's independent. Look, I'll do it myself. It does feel like you feel betrayed by the Queen of Wands, possibly. This is somebody who made a very big or bold assumption. Maybe it was you, but it could be the other person. A Queen of, if you have fire energy, it could be you. Queen of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. We have Virgo and Pisces energy here as well. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. It feels like something was a surprise. It was a surprise betrayal. Something that came up out of nowhere that you would have never have thought would show up. And I feel like it shocked you or surprised you. So the source of the anger or the angst or whatever's going on here, whatever requires forgiveness, I feel the source is that a secret came out and it feels like you felt betrayed by it. We do have the 7 of Wands in the reverse. So the 7 of Wands in the reverse is asking you to be flexible. Be flexible in the mind. It feels like you're stuck in your mind thinking or overthinking this, maybe going over everything that was said. And it feels like you do want to talk about it, I think. I feel like you need more details, or you do want to talk about it. The Ace of Swords is here. I feel like you're going to get some clarity, or you do want some clarity. So maybe there is some sort of forgiveness that can be given here. Message of forgiveness and secrets. The mirror effect. Somebody could have held up a mirror to the other person. And what the mirror effect means is that, card number 13. 13 is the death card. It feels like it caused something to end. The mirror effect here is somebody held a mirror up to another person, and the person didn't. When somebody holds up a mirror to you, you start to see all of the things that you know need to be worked on. So I feel like it took you out of your character. This whole situation took you out of your character. I think you became really aggressive with your words, and that's not necessarily who you are, but I feel like it brought up a lot of things from underneath, and I feel like the reason you became aggressive is because of the mirror effect. Either you've just had something that has ended here, but the mirror effect is when somebody holds up the mirror, you start to see all of the things that you need to take care of within yourself. And it may have made you very angry. Maybe you thought that this person was saying to you, you need to take care of this. And I don't think that that's the way it was supposed to be. Maybe you took it that way. The secret is out, I feel. And that's why either you require the forgiveness or you are going to give the forgiveness. Whatever was said here was pretty harsh, but it was truthful. It was truthful and honest. I don't think that there was any lying going on. I don't feel like this person was lying to you. I don't feel like you were lying to this person. I think that a whole bunch of truths were exchanged, and now that you've got the information, you're going to keep it to yourself and go over the details, just like a lawyer would do. This is the lawyer, the judge, the magistrate, right? The person who has the final word. I feel like you are holding back because you need a moment to think about it. About all the information that you've received, you need a minute to think about it, to figure out what you're going to do next. Look, we're going to take this into the extension, Gemini, and we are going to talk about this. We will talk about the King of Swords, because it feels like somebody here is about to make a ruling of some sort. And it does feel like it has to do with an argument or a fight. Somebody feels that they are owed forgiveness, or that they want to give forgiveness. The universe is saying, yes, it came up as a surprise. I don't think that you expected a secret to come out, but you're being asked to be a little more flexible. I feel like you've already made your judgment. And chances are, when you make a judgment, you're not going to go back. It feels like you've left somebody on the outside looking in, or possibly this is mutual, that we're just not speaking to each other. It feels like you're in the midst of transition with hope that maybe we can heal the situation. We're going to go into the extension and talk all about that. If you'd like to come into the extension, please look in the pinned comment just above all of the comments and below this video. The very first comment has the link if you would like to go to the membership area and take a look at what's going on over there. It's not just extendeds, but if you'd like to join us for the extendeds, you could click on that link. Also, if you're interested in a private reading and you would like to book with me, I am doing live readings as well as doing pre-recorded readings. Please go and check my prices. There's a bunch of discounts going on over there for the live readings because they're new. And please go check out the pricing. And I'll see you over there. And I'll be back because I'm always back. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I'll see you in the extended. And if I don't, well, I'll see you out here again. You guys take care. Bye-bye.